Bishop Few and members of the Midwest Annual Conference, your Ministries to Youth Committee joined together this year to fulfill an important mission to surface, understand, and begin addressing issues impacting today's young people, and to train and empower the adults working with them to be more strategic and effective in the range of our approaches. And as a connectional church, we recognize a collective resolve to work together in solidarity to do very good work among very wicked problems that today's young people encounter.
We situate our current work against the back of anecdotal evidence suggesting that youth in the Midwest Annual Conference are facing influences and impacts of social media on behavior patterns such as depression, anxiety, psychological issues.
The impact of COVID-19 on youth social development and learning gaps as they return back to in-person learning after more than a year of disruptions.
The nature and dynamics of sexual solicitations, harassment, and exposure to the internet pornography.
Peer pressure and its effect on increased substance abuse.
And the increase of number of youth assuming adult roles and responsibilities.
The human trafficking, especially in Kansas.
And most of all, conversations around sexual identity, gender expansiveness, and issues of belonging.
The Ministries to Youth Committee focused on equipping adults with the knowledge, skills, and dispositions needed to work more effectively with our youth population.
Those 7 identified areas of concern, we identified 2 to focus on this year: human trafficking and exposure to internet pornography, although we were unable this conference year to implement that last one.
Our workshop on human trafficking brought awareness on the prevention, protection, and persecution of human trafficking. We heard from 4 presenters who represented law enforcement, community-based organizations, healthcare, and faith communities. We intended for the workshop to be a catalyst for how we might enter into partnerships with others engaging in this work, developing policies, increasing participation, identifying best practices, and looking for tangible outcomes of proof of our effectiveness with our young people.
We recognize the need to identify key individuals across the conference to serve as resource professionals to build a comprehensive support system academically, socially, behaviorally, and spiritually.
So our next steps are to continue in this work through a task force across 3 areas of strategic planning and action. That would be training, theological language, and legal protections. Thank you for the opportunity to serve.